Now going back into your Etsy shop, it's super easy to add a banner. You just click Add Shop Banner and add a JPEG. Now, Etsy banners are the size is supposed to be 760 pixels by 100 pixels. And if you have Photoshop and you can make it yourself, you can kind of do that if you're a professional, if you've done it before. But if you've never made anything in Photoshop before, if you're not a professional designer, I highly suggest that you use a banner generator or a banner maker, or hire someone. It's even better, and you can actually do so really inexpensively, and I'll show you how to do that in just a moment. But if you're absolutely desperate and don't have a penny, here are a few banner generators that I have found. This one is on linuxenvy.com. I'll have the URL below as well. And you can put in your banner text and choose a font type. This is kind of difficult though, because if you don't know what you're doing, you don't really know what you're going to be getting. You can look at this color chart here to help you out. Please don't ever use Comic Sans under any circumstances. And when all else fails, use Trajan Pro. They don't have Trajan Pro in this one. You could make it work if you needed to, but it would take a lot of messing around and trial and error. Here is another banner generator online that's free, animationonline.com, and I'll put all of these links below along with some others that I find before publishing this. And you can see this one's alright, but it has trouble fitting everything, so you kind of have to find things that fit. If your business name doesn't fit in this space, like mine doesn't, and even over here it doesn't look very good, and then the sizing's not quite right. And here's some more templates you can choose, but they're all really tacky. None of them look all that great. So you'll end up having to stretch it to make it fit and everything like that. Then next we have bannerfans.com, and you can make a banner here. You can even have the option for some gradients, and you can use a solid color fill or a gradient fill, or you can upload your own images. But if you can do that, you might as well just make your own banner from scratch anyway. And you can see here they don't have the Etsy size either. So you can see it's hard to find a real online banner generator that'll work with Etsy's size, or then you have trouble with making it look professional or making it fit at all, like the one we just saw. Here's another one. This one's onlinebannergenerator.com. This one is actually one of the better ones. It has all sorts of font choices, although it also has the dreaded Comic Sans, so don't use that. Instead, use Trajan Pro if you don't know what to use. And you can add clip art and generate text and everything like that. But I would actually suggest something even better. I have left Etsy shops just because of a poor banner. It concerns me personally. I'm sure it's concerned you too. When you see a poorly made banner, you wonder if the products are going to be poorly made as well. So it's really important. It is super important to have a really good banner. You don't go into the ghetto shops of the city. You want to go into a beautiful store with beautiful signage and glass clear clean windows, and even some displays outside that show you what they're selling and the sales that they have. You want your Etsy shop to be the same way. When they come to your page, it's the first impression they get. So make sure you get a good banner. In fact, your banner is more important than your profile picture. So get a really good banner, and I highly suggest hiring someone. These vendors that you see here who are offering our community discounts, they are wonderful people, and I sought them out for discounts because their products were so amazing. I don't get paid for this in any way, so it's important for you to know that these people are here to help you, and you can get amazing discounts on your Etsy banners. For example, here, Sarah, she is awesome and offering us an exclusive permanent 15% discount. So it doesn't matter when you see this video, the discount will always be there. and she makes, look at this, pre-made basic and premium Etsy shop graphic sets. So she can make your banners, or you can, so you can request that she makes custom banners for you, or you can buy one of her pre-made banners and even get a 15% discount on that. And then up here, White Peacock Productions, I know she does an amazing job. She does logo design as well, and she's offering a 10% discount. Now, all of these places that I've sought out already had reasonable prices. So the discount on top of that, these deals are a steal. So take advantage of these deals, and your shop will be even more amazing. You can use the graphic generators if you want. I know that there's another Etsy banner generator. Let me find it real quick for you. EtsyBannerGenerator.com. Here's another, and this one's specifically to Etsy, and I believe it's free. And they have some pretty cute graphics and stuff as well. So you can use these. You see they have several pages of graphics, and you can choose the font as well. Not that many choices. They don't list Comic Sans, so I like that. But they don't have Trajan Pro, which is my favorite font. But still, it's beautiful, and and it's a good option as well. But it's not as good as if you got one custom made with your logo and your custom color. Don't underestimate the power of branding. Your Etsy store needs to be branded perfectly, and your Etsy banner is one of the only ways that you can brand your Etsy shop. Hire it out if you can afford it. And if you can't afford it, use an Etsy banner generator and then hire someone after you make a few sales. However, you would actually make more sales if you hired someone out to get your custom banner, because more people would buy from you seeing an amazingly established store already. In fact, I have a funny story about that. I helped someone create an Etsy shop, and she wanted to be a designer. And she actually felt that she wouldn't be a designer until someone brands her the name designer. She crocheted a lot of items, and I saw her items. They were amazing, and I helped her create her whole Etsy shop. And I said, what makes you designer is the branding. No one's going to say, oh, you're a designer. You're a designer because you call yourself a designer. You need to call yourself a designer. No one else is going to call you a designer until you call yourself a designer. And one of the things that makes you designer is your branding and your custom banner. If you are a designer and you expect to charge designer prices, you need custom branding, and it's not expensive. You can do it and then charge more for your products, because everyone has more faith in your products because of the custom branding. No one thinks you're a here today, gone tomorrow shop. So that's really important. And in fact, the second that I made this girl's branding, everyone was calling her a designer. She became a designer overnight, and her sales took off. I think she ended up with 2,000 followers on Facebook within the first year. Now she sells all her crocheted items to local shops in her own community because of the branding, because everybody looks at her business cards, and her business cards are branded as well, and all of her items and her banners and graphics, and just falls in love with her instantly just because of that before they even see her products. And that's how your branding should be for your Etsy shop. So we went over the banner today. Tomorrow we're going to go over your shop tagline as well as your shop announcements, and as boring as that might sound, it's actually one of the most important things you can do for your shop if you do it properly. I will show you some tips so that your Etsy shop can climb up on Google, and also so your products will climb up on Etsy itself.